Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Arden here, and I'm back with another audio video. This one's going to be fairly easy. It's another Dodge Ram, just kind of like the, I don't know, it's like 3 or 4 videos ago, I think. It's exactly like that, so I'm going to kind of try to go into more detail because that truck had a backup camera with speakers and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of try to go into more detail on this one. So let me show you what we got. So this, I believe, is a 2004 Ram. It's 2500. Let me show you what we got in here. We just got the, stock radio still in it. So this one will be probably fairly easy. I'll show you parts we got here. So we got the double din dash kit, and then antenna adapter, a wiring harness, and then this is the radio we got. He said he didn't need anything crazy, so I was like, a Jensen touchscreen is okay for what he wants. So got him this. So first we're going to start with getting the dash part. First things first is we got one screw in there, and then it literally just pulls off. So set the camera down right here. I'm about to drop the screw. There's one screw. Let me just back you up here. It's actually really easy to kind of grab right here and just kind of pull it. Right like that. We'll pop that out. And there she is. And we're gonna get all this unplugged and take this piece out. Okay, so first things first, we got our dash kit unboxed. And move my phone out of the way. Got our dash kit unboxed. You know, it comes with this, the front plate, your mounting brackets. I believe these are some like spacer type things. Install guide and some screws. But I've got this out and on the table here. I've already screwed this off. Of course, there's just 8 screws, 4 in each thing, so they're both literally out because I've already done this. So let's set those off to the side. Now, as you can see, these are they're a little different. Now, obviously, you got the bigger hole here. Like I said in the last video, this was a pain in the butt to do. Because there's no screws just holding this piece in. You would think there is, but there's not. It's these little plastic welds, all throughout this thing. So we have to drill those out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepped and everything and get this on here, because this is probably the most time-consuming part of this whole install. Okay, as you can see, I've got this piece out. So it sits in here like this. You can't be afraid to break this, because obviously you're not going to reuse this. And in the instructions it says just take a flathead and just kind of like, turn the screwdriver so that the flathead will like bend it off. I promise you will not be able to do that and get it off. It is easier. You get a 1/4 inch drill bit and just go on each of these welds and start drilling a little bit. And then usually you can hear it kind of pop, and that's when the thing breaks loose. And just stop right there, because I mean, you could drill all the way through this piece, but I don't think it'll benefit you any. And then once you get them all drilled, then you can take your screwdriver and just kind of pop them off and stuff. It's okay if you end up breaking this piece, because we're not going to reuse this. It's this piece, anything here that you don't want to break. This one it's close, but this little piece broke off. But that was all that broke off on this. It's hard to do it without breaking anything. But this piece is out, so we're going to get ready to put this piece in, and then we'll go to the dash and I'll show you what's up with that. Another reason you want to drill these is because these little pins that are in this dash kit will fit a little tighter, and as you can see, this ended up breaking because it's kind of spreading it apart too much. But that's fine. It's hidden behind that black piece, so you won't see it. But the little pins will fit a little tighter, and it won't, you know, come out or anything. But this piece is in. I'm gonna flip it over, as you can see. So we're gonna hop in the dash and we'll get that radio out and show you what we got. Here's the factory radio. I've already got it unscrewed. Literally, there's just 4 screws. Pretty self-explanatory. But we're going to slide it out here. I'm not sure why it says that was weird. Why it said it was on. I'm gonna set the camera down so I can get this thing out and unplugged. Okay, sorry, I couldn't get the antenna off while on camera. It's a little difficult. But as you can see, this is not big enough for our double din, so you actually have to cut the shelf out. Now, what they tell you is just to cut the bottom portion of it out. So what that means is you need to cut just like I usually go. You can see the little bend. I go across right there and then straight up. You obviously don't want to cut out this section. Like, you don't want to come over too far and cut that mounting point off. So we're going to go right inside that here, and then right on that little bend right there. And like in the last install, I tried to put a picture of what I used. This is what I used. It's just a little, it just does that. And it worked flawlessly. I mean, just cut straight through it. So shout out to the taxidermist that's next door to our shop. He's let me borrow this for this one because I told him, I was like, that literally worked perfectly. So I'm gonna need to use it again. So I probably won't. Well, I might be able to do like a time lapse or something on me cutting this.
This beat.
Okay, I apologize I couldn't get, you know, all of the footage or anything. But there she is. She's cut out. Very nice, clean cut here. See, it sat in there like that. and she's out. So that's pretty much all of the hard stuff. Literally, I just have to wire it up and bolt it in, and we're good to go. So, you know, this install isn't too bad because I've done one already. But as you can see, you know, you need to get it nice and flush with that right there. I like to, you know, keep it a little squared off so it looks kind of factory looking. But that's it. Got it unboxed here. This is the new Jensen. Here's a little faceplate came with it. Obviously the radio. You'd like to see that. And then we got, of course, instruction manual, screws, and wiring harness. I'll flip it over here. Let you see the back of it. But yeah, pretty good looking unit. And I'm gonna get this wired together onto our Metro wiring harness here, and then we will be ready to throw it in. All right, so wiring harness is wired together. Also have the mounting brackets on the side of the radio. Everything's back together on that. So I'm gonna plug it in, just kind of throw it up there. You know, obviously make sure it works, and then we'll adjust our bracket and everything accordingly. All right, here is the moment of truth. We're gonna turn it on. Oh, you had to fire it up. You actually had to turn it on. I was about to get very upset. Oh. Sounds great. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, you know, obviously we'll tuck our wires in down here, make sure everything is tucked back and everything. We'll get our trim piece on and then adjust our brackets accordingly. Hopefully it's good, but I don't think I have ever had one that was actually perfect on the first try. So we're gonna bolt this in and then go get our trim piece and put it on. Okay, as I suspected, I'm gonna have to adjust it. It's hitting up here, so it's pushing this trim piece out a little because it won't go over top of it. So I'm just gonna pull this out and drop it down a little bit and we'll be good to go. All right, here is the final product. Looks really nice in there. We're gonna turn her on here. See, I need to figure that out. I know I just unplugged it, but there she is. Looks nice. All right, I appreciate you guys watching this install. This one is fairly easy. It looks complicated at first, but once you figure out how to, you know, get the trim piece off, you know, the center black piece, and then also cut that little shelf out, it's not that difficult. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments, or go to Instagram and message me on Instagram. You can do that also. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.